Hello, my name is Liz. This is my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. I believe this is episode 15. And we are here in our camp. It's been a couple weeks since I played Dragon Age Origins, but I think I know where we are. I've got a terrible cold, and I apologize if I sniff the whole way through this episode. I we just spoke to people. I could speak to Win. I'll speak to Win. Why not?
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
You're talking about Joan, aren't you?
None other. I respect the decision you made, and the way you handled it. And it did
Oh, well,
not
that's
seem to
nice.
affect Duncan's desire to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
Excuse me. If I was there, perhaps I could have prevented, I think he's talking about the circle falling apart.
And perhaps you would be dead now. Thinking such things is neither productive nor good for your soul. You can agonize about how you should have been at the tower, or you can imagine that you weren't there because you had to be elsewhere. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to, that it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
That's nice. I do love Win.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means everyone needs to show me some respect. I don't think so. Uh, suppose Suppose it means I've been chosen to do something important. I like the other choices, but we'll go with that one.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
Ugh. I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Many kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
I like Win a lot. I wish she was my grandma. I don't know if I talked to Dog or not, but that's okay. Let's get going. We need to go to the circle. For our circle trip, we're taking
Yes.
Sten, Alistair,
Yes.
and Win. And we're going straight to the tower. We're going to save it.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
We're gonna get this elf fruit on the way. Most important thing in Dragon Age, get your all fruit. These are birds. Instead of flying in Dragon Age, they hop. They're cute, but it is strange.
Grey Warden dies here! More.
Okay, so we got a few archers on either side. We have Zevran himself, and then we have a mage in the middle, and the best thing you can do with the mage is knock them out immediately. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Enemies ahead. Oh!
Then I'm going to start picking off.
We must fight. Let us do it quick.
I'm going to start picking off the assassins here at the top. I'm going to put very lucky bomb on that
Quickly, we must fight.
one, and then get rid of
Let us end their go.
Den needs healing. So I'm gonna heal him real quick. Heal Alistair. When, what are you doing? Group heal, hun. No, kill this guy. Then we need to continue murdering these people up here.
I'm ready.
As you wish.
There is no glory in bloodshed. Don't give them the advantage. By the Maker!
And this.
Yeah. Okay. Wake up this man and talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could easily be rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
I decided I wanted to torture you first. I don't know what would happen if I said that, so I'm just gonna go with, you seem awfully glib for a prisoner.
It is my way, or so I am told. Let's see then. I assume you kept me alive to ask me some questions, yes? If so, let me save you time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Who hired you to kill me?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Not surprising. Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
Sorry. And now that you failed that service?
Oh, well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
The Antivan Crows are a group of not mercenaries, my apologies, assassins. And he's just an assassin, kind of sent on their business. He's kind of low in the organization. And he's not too keen on being an assassin. Let's see. He doesn't get paid anything. They don't pay him. The money goes to the Assassin's Guild. And he doesn't have to see whoever pays him, because who pays him pays directly the assassin, so he doesn't get to do this. Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Were you paid to talk my ear off then?
Consider it something I'm throwing in for free. As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
Okay. What's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
Okay. Fine, Zev. Come on the team.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Persuade option. Don't worry about it. We could use him.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
So, Zev at the moment has his standard gear on, and I'm not too keen on that, so I'm just gonna stick with my original crew? I don't know why.
Blast it.
Indeed.
Blast and damnation.
Yes.
Come on. Win.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna accept our original crew. And for some reason, my dog has run away, so I need to whistle and get him back. Where's my dog whistle? Is it in this one? No, it is in this one? Got to be in this one. Where is it? Did I just overlook it? Here it is. So now I have a dog. Again.
Very well.
New codex, the Friends of Fred Jenny. You said you could enter the circle tower. You were believed. Find the small painted box in the first enchanter Irving's office and deliver it to the door marked in Dunham as agreed. I believe okay, so maybe, oh, those are my completed quests. So my quest has updated. So I already have the painted box because I did everything in the tower that I could. Except for that one annoying chest. I was a bit short-sighted. I should have taken Zevran with me because he can open chests and he could have opened that chest for me. But that's okay. I don't want to take him right now. I got three coins for that. Thanks, game. So generous. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about my sore throat, but it is making talking a bit tough. Wait, where's all this stuff? Okay, I think I have to go to the other side. Gotta loot everything. You never know when you can find
It has begun.
an amazing amount
I shall do it.
of healing potions. Okay. Right, now I can go to the circle tower. Again. Third time this game. And thankfully enough, there's only one mission that breaks it up and one fight that can happen. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna talk to the first enchanter.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud.
Can the circle go to Redcliffe to save a possessed child?
The child is possessed. But killing the demon would mean killing the... Unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. A life is at stake.
So we got the mage's help, which is fab. And then we have a tiny little quest.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you were right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me, so... Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
That is a trick. Okay, we're gonna save it again. This is the Watchguard of the Reaching quest. Something's free in the lowest levels of the tower, and I forgot that we didn't go down here, so we're gonna go down here. Okay, here we have a demon.
Begun.
And we are going to beat the hell out of this demon. Okay. Heal us all, Wynne. Thank you, Wynne. Now heal thyself, Wynne.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Okay, so that quest has now been completed, and we get wonderful chainmail. No, there's got to be more to it than that. Okay, we get Yasaris, which is a wonderful two-handed blade, so we're gonna be happy with that. Called the Dragon Slayer. It's got its own codex. One of the things that Dragon Age does is some of the items that you have has its own codex. Yasaris, the one that I picked up, was found in a dragon's treasure hoard and used to slay werewolves, which is cool. Some of the more important and more expensive I'm going to take off this Death Siphon. See, the upkeep is just... That means I just don't have enough mana to play around with. There we go. Okay, I'm going to save it again. Been having a lot of trouble with my computer. And now we're going to go to the Calenhad docks. And talk to this man.
Back off! I was here first!
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you? Remember, Stan said that he fell near Lake Calenhad. You can see all the bones and bodies and stuff.
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large, angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Does he own the land? He found valuables here. Okay, that's more
So he
important.
says. He didn't leave none of it here, I'll tell you. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ha!
Right, so that's where Stan's sword is right now. It's in it's down by I don't think there's anything down here to look at. No, just the Mage's collective bag. I don't know that we can turn anything into. Sten's sword is with this man in Orzammar, but we're not going to go to Orzammar yet. We need to go back to the castle. So we're going to go back to Redcliffe Castle now, and we'll probably face something. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save it again. There. Now we're going to go to Redcliffe Castle, and we're probably going to face something on the way as well. Especially because it's kind of early game. There's a lot of interventions that happen on your trip. Get waylaid by bandits and stuff. And there's bandits.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Didn't you sell a few copies of that in the Circle Tower? Not so strange. I have 5 copies. I do.
Will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Yeah. There's no way, unfortunately, you can avoid fighting these people. I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm gonna get out of the way. Come on. Okay, so there's a mage here, so I am just gonna pop a bubble on the mage. And then I'm gonna try to heal everybody. Unfortunately, Wynn's already gone.
As you say.
It's a shame. Okay, that's your health poultice for me. Then I'm going to...
And stay
One mage can really make your day terrible.
No!
There we go. Okay. We got a Granger and a Cameo Cowl. What's that? 2 cunning and health regeneration in combat. Might be good for Liliana, maybe? See if the mage is carrying anything. Just a lesser gem. Deathroot over there I could pick up. If anything, I can sell Deathroot. But I reckon now that that is the end of the yeah, see, there's no more quests for the Mage's Tower. So we've actually done everything now. We're getting quite close to Lothering, actually. I think that looks like the road into Lothering. But of course, Lothering is on the other side of the lake. Got some hot tea and a mister, a humidifier. Oh, and hopefully I'll be able to survive. Okay, so let's take just a second to talk about this. We've got the mages involved. We're gonna try to save the boy who's been possessed. And hopefully that will be okay. We have to go in the Fade to do that. And then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but this is what we have to do now. Dragon Age, for all of its age, is quite fast-paced, and if you don't stop and think about things, here's our first enchanter. Hello, Irving.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
Do you have any last-minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
So only one person can go through?
Yes. We haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
Okay, let's do it. You know, I've been thinking. Jowen here, he's a blood mage. He's also kind of a terrible person. And that's mostly due to his naivete and his youth, right? So he didn't really understand the consequences of his actions. He just knew he had to get away. He didn't know that he was going to put his love in danger. But he poisoned a completely harmless person. And poisoning is such a cowardly way to kill someone as well. Especially when somebody trusts you, and then to poison them, that's just horrible. And he's a blood mage. And he tried to flee the circle when the circle had rightfully been suspicious of his blood mageness. They knew someone was stealing the blood mage tomes. They'd picked him out. That's why he was going to be made tranquil. They knew it, and he was well aware of it as well. So I think I'm going to see if he can be made tranquil. He needs to go to the tower, I think. Let's do it.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Magic. Very well. I assume you are going into the Fade. Or did you have someone else in mind?
No, that's done. I would like you to go, Irving.
Me? Confront the demon? This is a lot to ask.
I think you owe me.
I suppose I do, at that. So be it. I shall confront this demon myself. Let us begin at once.
Sten disapproves -10, and all that time I was trying to get his approval. I shouldn't have taken him along, but I wanted him to be there when I get his sword. So anyway, the first enchanter here, the reason why I wanted him to go, well, pardon me, is that he has quite a good setup of skills here. He has the Spell Whisk, which is contained. Gives him a little bit extra magic. He has a mana drain. If there's a spell casting target, like a mage, he can use that. Misdirection hex. All its hits become misses. Okay. Glyph of neutralization. which neutralizes all magic. So even your magic. I don't know why a mage would really want that. Chain lightning. Oh, that's amazing. Affliction hex. Penalties to cold resistance, electricity resistance. So you put that on them, and then you hit them with this chain lightning. That's fab. I'm not gonna use these glyphs. I think they're really tricky. Tempest. Friendly fire possible. Vulnerability hex. So you want to put these hexes on the targets, and then you want to hit them with your electrical stuff. And then an arcane shield, which is sustained, so I'm going to do that. And then he's got a glyph of paralysis, but those are really tricky. I haven't been able to get those done perfectly well. I'm gonna avoid that. Okay, so he's all lightning. He's lightning, and he's vulnerability. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll target.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you. I'm coming.
We'll target our enemies.
Father! Where are you? I don't understand.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Try to get through to the Arl.
You are in the Fade, good man. A demon has you trapped here.
But is my son in danger?
He is, but I will do my best to see that all of us emerge from this unscathed. Trust me, my Arl. I should trust you. I should...
But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you.
Okay, got to find Connor. Actually, I want to check out his... Yeah, see, he's got the highest of mage, he's got the highest of chain lightning, he's got the highest of... So really, they have specced him really well. This mana drain is quite interesting too. I think I have to respec my character.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
Because I don't think I've got it quite right, especially if I'm going to be wearing armor. Might have to have more sustained spells, which I don't particularly like, but that's another discussion.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Tell me where the demon is, child. I will end this.
Fool! You won't get near her. I won't let you.
So here's the Desire Demon. We've already fought some of them, so we'll give Affliction Hex, and then Shock. And then Lightning. And that was rather easy. But it won't be easy forever, I don't think. Can you see in the distance? There's other bits of the Fade that we haven't been able to get to. This little black thing is a gate. So we go back to the portal. I don't think we've got a choice. Yep. Then...
You! You're the one making Father sick!
Nope, it's
Blessed
you.
art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Okay, good. We don't have to go through a maze. Here he is. Again.
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Try to communicate.
Please, child, listen to me. I am here to help you.
I will not speak with you! Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Okay, so now we get 2. So we'll get a Affliction Hex. And then we'll do Chain Lightning, shall we? Then for this one, we'll give him a little bit of the old shock. Okay. Now, the third one should be a little bit more difficult than this, so I'm just gonna save the game. Let his health regen a bit. His sustained spells are still on. Pardon me.
I'll help him! You can't stop me!
I can, and
Get
I'm
out of
going
here!
to.
You have to get out!
Don't be a little whiny brat. Come on. Yes. Right, so this should be the last encounter. I'm gonna wait until my chain lightning recovers. So like I was trying to say, even though it's an old game, and even though there seems to be a lot of time involved, there really isn't a whole lot of dead space in Dragon Age. It's there's very few areas that don't have a whole lot of things in it that you can do.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Reason?
Because you have taken a child, demon. Our world is not your world. Surely you must realize this by now.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Okay, so we got 3 of them, so I'm gonna put my character back a bit. And then I'm gonna try this Tempest thing. Where is it? Tempest. Where was it? Tempest. Put it over here. Then I'm gonna heal myself. A little worried about this one. Then I'm going to do Chain Lightning. And heal myself again. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make it through this. We'll do shock. Get rid of this guy. Then I don't know that I've got any healing potions on him. I don't have anything on him. Pretty sure that means I'm probably gonna die. But we'll see. That guy's dead. We'll hit her with this. And heal my guy. And then lightning. And I think that should almost be it. I think there's only one more thing to do here. Yes. Thank you for saving this game. Ugh. Okay. Keep going. Here's the demon.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
Force a final confrontation.
No. You end here, foul spirit. There is nothing more to say.
Alas,
That is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Desire demons do nothing for me. Okay, has my tempest regenerated? Where is it? Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, so I'm gonna put the tempest squarely. Come on, why is it being like this? I'll put it there. Then I'll hit her with lightning. And I'll give her vulnerability hex as well. Where's my vulnerability hex? There we go. And I have to heal myself. I don't need to use the chain lightning yet, but I will use shock as soon as I can. She's resisted it. Okay. Affliction hex, I suppose. And now I'm out of mana, so I can only... No, I can't. Well, I'm a little worried about this one. I can only just hit her until my mana regenerates. Yeah, I can't do anything now. There's nothing I can do. I probably will die. I'm definitely gonna die. Because I just don't have the resources.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I did that the wrong way around. Oh, I can heal. Let's heal. Myself. Why haven't I healed myself? Why is it taking so long? Okay, so she's mana drain. Let's do that. And she resisted that, so that's nice. That's fun. I'll just keep attacking her and healing. Okay. So I will give her vulnerability hex. And I'll get out of the way of that blast. I'll have to heal myself again. Why is this so horrible? Is there any other lyrium veins around? No, it's just the one. Okay. I'm just gonna have to cast Mana Drain again. Hopefully it'll take this time. Okay, so I don't have very much magic. So I'm just going to attack each turn. Hey, is that right? Did I really fit in there? Oh my lord, I won. Holy crap. I wasn't thinking that I was gonna win. It must be a pretty easy fight. A couple people did die, unfortunately. I was really upset about the mayor dying. I liked the mayor. And a couple of the knights died as well. I was about ready to sneeze there.
So it is over. Connor is his old self.
Yep.
He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he can be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
He's sold, I think it's sold actually, started the problem. I don't think he should be executed. I don't think he should be released. I don't think it's your decision to make. Why do you want my opinion?
You are a mage, and you know his faults better than anyone. I would trust your judgment.
What a kitty. Would you find him useful? I don't know. I think he should be executed. I don't think it's your decision to make.
What do you mean? He is responsible for many of the problems here, and is a Maleficar as well.
Exactly. He's a Circle of Magi's responsibility.
Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
And I suppose you want me to help search for it. I'll seek out the urn.
Thank you.
That
I am
skips a lot
grateful
of
for
this
your eagerness to
conversation.
help restore my husband. Find the brother Genitivi, the scholar, in Denerham. He has been researching the urn's location for several years now. The knights that returned say they were unable to find Genitivi. But perhaps the Maker will lead you to him.
I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
So... we need to find Brother Genitivi in Denerim. So
as you say.
Denerim, sorry. Why did I say Denerim? Denerim. Which is fine. This talks about the First Blight, Chapter 2. First Blight is very interesting because I'm gonna see. No, I can't interact with him. Servant here, what she's wanted.
Maker bless you, Grey Warden. You saved us all. You have.
There's Connor. Do we want to talk to Connor? I'm actually deliberately mispronouncing it now. Okay, Connor.
You're the one who saved me.
I did, you better remember that. Yeah, that's me.
Then, thank you. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
Well, I mean, we're gonna try to save him. That's an excellent idea. Oh, and I get to Level up, that's good. I'm so sorry about the sniffles.
As you say.
Ooh, treasure. Another picture for Stan, because he hated me coming here. Aemon's shield. Brilliant. Some more armor, which can never go amiss. Chevalier's mace. Shields. Firebolts. I don't think anybody's got crossbows, but I always think that crossbows are a bit slow. Anything in here to loot? There's a bookshelf. Look for win. I think I might go to camp. Because, I do have a couple things, to give people. Yeah, this is for Alistair. Picking up gifts here. So I have a few things to give people. I'd like to chat with them.
It is begun.
I might do some armor management.
Very well.
And some respecking off screen because it has taken an awful lot of time on the Tranquil. That's what I think they should do to our very old and not so dear friend. Make him Tranquil, because that's, I think, what he deserves. He tried to kill Arl Eamon, and in fact, Arl Eamon could very well still die, so... Did we go in here? Oh wait, we just came down here, so it's here. Yeah, so this is where I got Alistair's mother's pendant. And there's a servant cleaning up from all the demon blood and stuff that I left, you know, everywhere. Let's see, is there anything here? How about this way? I don't remember coming this way, but I must have done. Yeah, I did come this way, okay. Well, I think I did anyway. So let's go to the camp. Let's give people gifts. Let's do a little bit more talking. I will respec. Well, what would I do with my character right now? So let's look at his skills. Level up. His magic is at 40. I think that's pretty good. Let's give him another level of cunning. Actually, no. Let's give him another level of constitution. He doesn't have another specialization yet. I could give him that arcane shield. Or spell might. I don't think that's good. Spell shield, dispel magic, anti-magic ward, anti-magic burst. I don't think I want any of that. I didn't like the vulnerability hexes that I used. I didn't think they were all that great. So... I like paralysis. So why don't we start doing the paralysis tree? I might actually put some stuff into primal as well. And arcane mastery, I don't know. I'm going to respec, so I'm just going to say that I'm going to do that for now. Right, so let's get out of here. Let's go back to camp. And then we'll go to Denerim. Camp.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Oh gosh. This scene can play out very differently depending on how the situation went at Redcliffe. And the first time I played this game, I of course fell deeply in love with Alistair. Almost immediately. And I completely screwed up Redcliffe, and he was so mad at me that I had to reload my game and try again with this conversation. I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Isle's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Isle that much.
If we can stop the blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Yeah. So, yeah, Alistair. He's like... he's just so vulnerable in some moments, and he's willing to confide in you, and I just think he's just the best. And I don't see how anybody could like Severin more, but that's just people's opinions. So I did pick up something for Sten, didn't I? I got this.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Tried to boost his approval up when I lost all of it. Okay. Wynne, you can have this book.
Oh, marvelous.
Alistair, you can have this dragonstone statuette, because he loves statuettes.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
Don't get too over the top, Alistair, in your praise, because, yeah. Okay, what was the other one that I had? Oh, I think I had something for Zev. And I have a lamb bone. It feels bad just giving the lamb bone to somebody else, but I might have to give it to Sten. I think it'd be a waste not to give it to Sten. Here's Sten. I have a bone.
You have my thanks.
Alright, so then Zev. Severin, you can have this small gold bar.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
Yeah, you should. It was hard to get. I don't even remember where I picked it up. Okay, we don't have that companion yet. We've already got 3 gifts for that companion. 4 gifts for that companion. It's a little annoying. So let's see. Okay, I think that's probably enough for now. I'm going to save the game, and I will talk to you in the next one.